Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a quick story that I wanted to share with you guys about something that happened to me today. Now, this is going out to everybody from your Oakley collectors to your Oakley enthusiasts to anybody that really enjoys Oakley as a brand. And basically what I wanted to say is if you fall into any of those categories, I would always recommend that if you're at a mall that has an Oakley store, definitely stop by and check out what they have. Even though the majority of stores will carry the same stuff, certain stores, especially your outlet stores, might get things that other stores might not. Now, as far as stores goes, you have your regular Oakley stores, which carry for the most part all the newest eyewear, apparel, backpacks, and things like that. And then you have your Oakley vaults, which are your outlet stores. Now, these stores, they might still carry some of the newer eyewear and backpacks and things like that, but for the most part their apparel and even some sections of their eyewear is from previous seasons, or they have a line that's either discontinued or display eyewear. Now that's what I want to touch on. The vaults generally will have a section, sometimes towards the back of the store, where they'll have their discontinued and display eyewear models. And it's always good to visit these particular sections of the store because you might not be looking for something, but you might come across something that you cannot pass up. And that's exactly what happened to me today. So I was at one of the vaults down here where I live. It's actually about 45 minutes north of where I'm at. I hadn't been to this particular vault in about 2 years. And, I wanted to go ahead and check out to see what they had, obviously talk to the staff and things like that. And I was in the display and discontinued section of the store, and I came across this particular model. Now, this is a model that I had previously reviewed, and I actually really liked, but I wasn't wearing it as much, so I ended up getting rid of it. And, when I saw it, I definitely, went ahead and picked it up. Now, as you guys can see, it does come in its standard box, and this is the Pitbull model. And if you guys know me, you know that I really, really like the Monster Dog model of Oakley. So the Pitbull has a lot of characteristics that are similar to the Monster Dog, so that's why this was a no-brainer to pick it up. Now, this particular one is in a polished root beer frame with dark gray lenses. Now, that right off the bat doesn't seem like a very usual combination. You wouldn't find dark gray lenses with anything brown as far as the frame goes. So that's, an indicative that this particular model is already discontinued. They're not going to make it anymore. And actually, in speaking to the staff, they said that they're probably not going to carry any more replacement lenses or anything like that. So that's the reason why this particular model was the price that it is, and that's actually what drove me to purchase them. Again, this is not something that I was looking for, it just kind of found me. So let me go ahead and show you guys. Now, this is not going to be a review on the frame or the glasses because I've already done that, but as you guys can see, it does come in the box. It does come with the microfiber bag, and this particular one is brand spanking new. So you see there, it has the plastic on it. Now, they did have one of these that was out on display for you to try on and things like that, and it had the sensor with the price on it and stuff like that. But the girl decided to say, she said, hey, we have more of these new in the back, so I'll get you a brand new one. So that's what she did. So this one right here, also, you guys can see that along with the dark gray lenses, it also has gray ear socks, which is something that you wouldn't normally find on a root beer frame. So this is definitely I would say a Franken frame. They kind of pieced a lot of different pieces together to make this particular frame. Now, this is the thing that I wanted to show you guys. So this is just, you guys can see, this is my receipt for today. So as you guys can see there, 2/27/2015, February 27, 2015. So that's today's date, 1:37 p.m. And this is where I purchased it, the Sawgrass Oakley Vault. And this is how much I paid for this frame. So there you go, Pitbull, polished root beer with dark gray, $29. All right, so obviously $29 for a really awesome pair of Oakley frames is a no-brainer. I mean, you have to pick it up. Even if you weren't looking for something like that, it's just a great knock-around pair. You can keep it in the car, and if you forget to take a pair of glasses when you leave, or if somebody else needs a pair or something like that, this is a great go-to pair, and that's pretty much what this is going to be for me. It's going to be a go-to pair. This is something that I don't, I'm not going to worry if it's scratched up or anything like that. And again, for $29, you really cannot beat it. And that's what I want to drive home is if you are an enthusiast, a collector, if you just like Oakley as a brand altogether, and you come across a store don't say, you know, I don't really need anything or whatever. Just go in there and check it out. You know, see, they might have something that is going to catch your eye, like this right here for me today, or they might not. But you know, you don't really, you know, lose anything by going in there and looking around. They did have a couple other styles that were a little bit more in price, but definitely a lot cheaper than you would normally expect it. And again, the beauty of it is that you are purchasing it from an Oakley store, so you know they're real, they're not fake or anything like that. I know that's a big issue with a lot of people, especially when you see things on the secondary market like eBay and Amazon and things like that. You don't know if it's real or not. At least this way, you can walk in the store and try them on and see if you like them, and you know they're going to be real. Now again, this is going out to people that have Oakley stores or Oakley vaults close to them enough to where they can go out and do this. If you don't, then unfortunately I'm sorry about that. You know, hopefully, you know, Oakley will open up a couple more stores and something closer to you. But if you do, definitely always go in there, and especially if you have vaults in an outlet mall close to you, go, you know, ever so often, because they do replenish their display eyewear or discontinued eyewear like this pretty often, from what I've noticed. And then, you know, they will receive certain things that are kind of jewels and things like that. They, you know, that might be one of or two of or something like that, that you know, it's at a great price, and some of them do come with the boxes and the things like that. So you know, it definitely makes a big difference, and you can, you know, come across something like this that you might not have to, you know, or want to pass up. So there it is. That's my my quick story for today about something really cool that happened. Just wanted to share that with you guys. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.